What if I told you 99% of men are making a deadly mistake that keeps women from ever falling for them? A secret so simple, yet hidden, that once you grasp it, everything changes in your connections. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on how a woman truly falls in love. Not magic, but a process. We'll map out emotional chemistry, where it sparks and how it builds to unbreakable bonds. By the end, you'll see the path clearly, and you'll walk it with quiet confidence. Because I know that ache of wondering why she pulls away, even when you give everything. I've been there, heart racing too fast, only to watch it fizzle. Let's change that for you. Picture this. The moment you start talking to her, her desire for you sits at absolute zero. It doesn't explode overnight. It rises slowly like dawn breaking until it peaks in love. On this chart unfolding now, two forces fuel that climb. Time and her quiet investments in you. And trust me, understanding this isn't theory. It's the gentle shift that turns glances into longing. First, breathe this in deep. For her to fall, she needs time, real, unhurried time. No single charm or grand gesture flips the switch. It's layers building, soft and steady. She's like that slow-cooked barbecue brisket, tender only after 10 hours of patient fire. You're instant ramen. Boil once and you're hooked, obsessed from her first laugh. I remember scrolling her profile endlessly after one chat, heart pounding, pure ramen rush. But rushing her, it starves the flame, leaves you both cold and confused. So here's the soft truth. When you talk, stay cool. Let moments unfold without chasing. Hung out today? Wonderful. Not until next week. Even better. Space lets her simmer. Don't care too much, not yet. Give her that breath and watch her lean in closer. You are the ramen, she the brisket. Whisper this mantra when impatience creeps. Give her time. And if you're nodding, feeling that pull already, comment 1 below. Let's build this together. Now, the heartbeat of it all. Investment, the quiet thread weaving her desire higher. Since I began sharing these whispers on attraction, investment's been my North Star. Let's dive gentle. You'll leave here seeing her mind clearer than your own, with a map to her heart's door. Investment measures desire, like sunlight tracks a flower's turn. The more she pours in, the more she blooms toward you. Think of that book you bought. Pages turned fully, cherished, versus one handed free, skimmed and shelved. Her value for you mirrors her effort. A glance, a laugh, a plan. She's tying herself closer. Yet most men flip it, making paths too smooth, doors opened wide, dinners paid without ask. I did that once, whining and dining only to hear her sob over that chaotic ex weeks later. Heart shattered, I wondered. Why him, the storm, over my calm? Simple. We cherish what we build. Humans, we love deepest what costs us sweat, time, a piece of soul. It's wired in us. So investment flows in forms. Her time, her thoughts, her yeses. Each one a step deeper. Start with compliance. That gentle pull where every agreement draws her heart nearer yours. Not all women leap in. Some cook for you unprompted, text first with warm surprises. Bless those auto-givers. But most wait for your lead, not from chill, but because your rhythm makes her feel softly feminine. Alive. I get it. That fear of leading feels heavy, but it's the hand extended she craves to hold. Let's walk 3 levels, easy to bold, building her yes like a bridge over quiet waters. Level 1. Compliance requests. The softest ask, polite as a shared smile across a room. Can you pass the napkin? Or shall we meet at 4? Simple, low stakes. Her yes feels like choice. Perfect for beginners, someone's her who's fierce and free. Start here. Let trust bloom without pressure. If she's resisting bolder moves, step back gentle. Rebuild with these and her guard softens. In my early days on dating apps, I'd ask, send a fun meme that made you laugh today. Her reply? A thread of giggles, investment sparked, without her even noticing the hook. You're weaving her in unaware, yes after yes, until she's ready for the next warm layer. Now, escalate soft to level 2. Compliance demands, your voice steady, inviting her to follow. Turn that ask to guide. Hand me the napkin, sweetheart. Or, we're meeting at 4. See you there. Let's dance. Direct but warm. If she sees your value, she'll step in, heart opening. Keep it small at first. Medium lifts, like a coffee run, not a full ride home on first spark. At work once, I said to a colleague, "Join me for that quick break. Grab your cup." She did, and chats flowed deeper. That demand. It painted me leader, not just listener. Your aim. From request to demand, her obedience whispers respect, sees you as the one worth chasing. And oh, the rush when she does. It's not power, it's partnership, her choice to lean. From here, the deepest pull. Level 3, taken compliance, where actions speak in silent trust. This dance is physical. Take her hand, say, "Come." Lead her through a crowd with easy grace. Shift her close to sit nearer, or draw her in for that first unasked kiss under stars. Only after lowers, unless your presence shines so bright, you skip straight to this flow. I recall fumbling a kiss too soon, her flinch like ice. Lesson, build yeses first, then take. Men ask endlessly. Want to go? Think we should? Then lunge. It jars, feels like whiplash. Escalate layers, always. Taken compliance assumes her yes. You move, she follows, seamless as breath. Think of it as assumed harmony. Forward with care, and her world tilts toward yours. This compliance. Just investment's first breath. Now let's stir her mind when your worlds are apart. Ever wonder how to lead her thoughts? That's mental rumination, her silent obsession with you. As I shared before, the more she ponders you, the deeper she sinks, even in absence. It's dopamine's quiet loop, unanswered whispers pulling her back, heartstrings tuned to your name. 3 ways to spark it, gentle as planting seeds in fertile, waiting soil. First, gift her a task for her hours alone, something small that echoes your voice. Pick up dessert on your way, surprise me with your favorite. And she's plotting, smiling, yours. Or on apps, research a quirky spot for our next chat. Tell me what draws you. Every step she takes, your name lingers, investment woven without a single touch. At the office, I once asked, "Check this idea for me. Your fresh eyes on it?" She mulled all afternoon, texts buzzing later, rumination turned curiosity to quiet craving. Second spark. Leave her a puzzle, a wondering that dances in her quiet moments. Does he like me? How deep will he move when we meet, or hold back just enough? Don't spell it out. Feed mystery. Women crave the enigmatic man, not the solved page. I held back once, letting questions brew. Her next message, urgent, alive with want. Answer if you must, but swap one riddle for another. Keep the chase alive, warm. Third, riskier. Stir a flicker of anger, let it simmer into fierce thought. She stews, scenarios spinning, massive mental stake. Flip it right, and she falls harder. But careful, friend. This one's for seasoned hearts. Beginners, let it whisper, not roar. Be the puzzle she aches to solve, not the book closed too soon. Mantra for her mind. If this stirs something in you, share in comments. What's one mystery you'd leave her? Last thread. Temporal investment. Time's slow gravity, binding hearts without fanfare. Obvious, yet profound. More hours shared, the deeper roots grow. Attachment like old vines. But it's passive. Being near invests little unless laced with those yeses and wonders. She spends time with friends aplenty, no love blooms. It's quality that turns tide. In long dances, like marriages, time accumulates power, subtle at dawn, mighty at dusk. Like gravity, faint pull at first, but years in. Unshakable, the force you can't fight. I cherish evenings stretched lazy, talks meandering, those hours. They sealed bonds I treasure. Invest time wisely, not endless, but present, laced with the sparks we've whispered here. Mantra soft. Time isn't just spent. It's the quiet soil where love takes deepest root. Now, let this settle like warm rain. Her love isn't sparked instant, but earned through her gifts to you. Time simmers it. Investments flavor it. Over days, her desire crests into something real. I've chased fireworks, burned out fast. This slow build, it lights fires that warm forever. You feel that shift already, don't you? The power and patience in her willing steps. No more guessing. You've the blueprint, gentle and true, to draw her nearer. Use it with kindness, not force. Watch how she mirrors your calm with her own fire. And if anxiety lingers from old hurts, breathe. You're equipped now, worthy of this dance. We've walked the path together. Her heart's rhythm revealed, yours steadied in the knowing. Every yes she gives, a bridge built, every thought, a thread pulled taut with care. Remember the brisket, rush it and it's tough. Time it right and it's melt-in-mouth magic. You're no longer ramen rushed. You're the fire, steady, inviting her to savor the slow. In apps or offices, huddles or hikes, apply this and connections deepen like roots in rain. A promise from one who stumbled. This understanding heals the old aches, opens new doors. So subscribe if these truths resonate. More maps to freedom in the weeks ahead. And comment your take. Where does time feel scarcest in your world of wanting? Does this ring true for you or spark a different light? Share below. Let's weave wisdom. If you're here, heart fuller, know this. You're seen, you're ready, you're enough. This was the Dark Needle, threading truths through the shadows of connection. Thank you for lingering this far. Your curiosity fuels these gentle revelations. Go forth, patient and present. Let her investments bloom into the love you deserve. Until next whisper, stay curious, stay kind, and watch the world soften toward you. One last breath. If this stirred hope, like and share. Spread the slow magic. You're not alone in this dance. We're all learning the steps, one yes at a time. Fade now on that chart, desire's curve rising, yours to trace with grace. Peace in the process, friend. Love builds not in storms, but in steady glows. And remember, her fall, it's her rise toward you, invited by your quiet strength. Carry this lightly, apply it warmly. Transformations wait in the spaces you give. From my heart to yours. You've got this, deeper than you yet believe. Subscribe for the next layer, unveiling more of her world, your empowered path. Comment 1 if you're committing to one small investment this week. What's it? Your stories here? They light the way for others fumbling in the familiar dark. Grateful for you, truly. Watching till end means you're invested in growth. This close? I love you for it. Raw, real, reaching for better bonds. See you in the comments in the next video, in the unfolding of your story. Gentle close. Exhale the rush, inhale the rhythm. Love's pace is yours to honor. One more mantra, whispered soft. Invest in her heart, and she'll treasure yours. Fade to black, but not end. Beginnings spark here, in the knowing you've gained. Thank you again. Your time here, the sweetest investment in us both. Until soon, Dark Needle out, threading light through love's quiet mysteries. If doubts whisper still, return here. This truth holds, steady as dawn. You're worthy of the slow unfold, the yeses that build empires of two. Share this if it touched, Past the brisket wisdom, ramen world be damned. Comment your biggest takeaway. What shifts for you in this revelation? We're connected now, you and I, in the pursuit of hearts that match our own. Rest easy tonight. Tomorrow's investments wait, patient and full of promise. This was more than words. It's a hand extended, a path illuminated soft. Love you for showing up, raw, ready, remarkable in your quiet quest. Subscribe, stay, more depths to dive, more lights to kindle together. One final yes. Believe in the process, it's crafting something beautiful for you. Fade whispers, time, investment, rumination, your tools to her tender fall. Until next, be the steady flame, watch her moths drawn, wings wide. The dark needle, signing off with warmth. See you in the glow.